Thanks for coming. Let's just arrive at our mat by maybe closing our eyes and just focusing in front of us and just find a moment of silence and quietness and awareness of our breathing. Awareness of our breathing, awareness of our body. Quieting the mind, quieting the whole body. And then once we found a moment of peace, we open our eyes and we start just warming up the shoulders, breathing in, both arms up. Filling up the lungs. Remember, I always say that the lungs are also used by muscles, so we can exercise them, stretch them and strengthen them. And then as we breathe out, we release the lung, the rib cage or the whole lung cavity. Empty completely if you can. Then very slowly filling up completely. Arms up. Stretching the shoulders upwards, not inwards. Loosen up the neck and then breathing out, arms down. Just the right hand up, left hand stays on the floor, breathing in, filling up the lungs. Stretch really the two shoulders away from each other as you fill up the lungs. And as you breathe out, release that hand down or arm down. Left hand up, breathing in. Come to the limit, really stretch deeply away, both shoulders away from each other, breathing in, out, filling up, and then breathing out, releasing that left arm. I'm going to breathe in and stretch both arms away from each other to the side. And then breathing out, gentle bend to the left. Breathing in, stretching both arms to the sides away from each other. Breathing out, gentle bend to the right. Time each side, breathing in, stretching the arms away from each other, opening the chest. Gentle bend to the left, maybe a little bit deeper. Same again, stretching as you breathe in. And a gentle bend to the right. Breathing in, stretch both arms to both sides. And now right hand reaching to the left with a twist. But reaching, you're not twisting, reach the arm. So we're getting this right shoulder crossing in front of us. And then we breathe in, both arms to the side. And then reaching to the left, left hand reaches to the right. Let's do that both sides again. Breathing in, stretching to the sides. Breathing out, right hand reaches to the left. Breathing in, both arms to the sides. And these reaches are stretches, of course. Yes, so try and feel that you are, now you can go to the limit because you shouldn't be doing too much harm right now. Then breathing in, both arms out, both arms to the side. And now we're gonna go, the third variation is left hand to the left back of the body. And then we reach above our heads to the left behind. Yes, you can use your eyes to gaze at our hand or behind us. It's like a twist bend, breathing in, both arms out. Right hand reaches behind on the right. And then we reach with the left arm above us towards that, towards behind us. Breathing in, both arms out. Left side again, left hand reaches behind to our left, and our right arm reaches above. Breathing in, arms out, arms to the side. Right hand last time. Breathing in, both arms out, stretch. And now a classic twist, right hand, left knee, and then left hand behind us and just twist. We're gonna hold this for a few breaths. So yeah, continue breathing, continue twisting. Every out breath, you can go a little bit deeper. Third breath in my case. Breathing out, breathing in, both arms to the sides, and classic twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, and we twist to the right. And although it seems to be a lot of movements here, and some of you, if you're new, are thinking, what the hell, this is like too much. I understand, I'm totally with you. But once you've done, maybe if you come regularly, you'll actually begin to recognize all the movements, breathing in, both arms to the side, and then hands to the knees. So that's the kind of gentle stretch of the top half. So let's now just reach out in front of us, maybe chest, or maybe, start forehead, nose and chest towards the ground, just to stretch the lower back. Maybe do a little bit of wiggling, or what do snakes do? They wriggle. Yeah, wriggle, whatever the word was. Okay, so we're now coming to our knees. And again, classic cat-cows. So that was kind of shoulders. Now we're going to actually breathe out and roll our back, our spine, as we take our chin to our chest and our hips tilt forward. And then we breathe in, and it's the opposite. The hips tilt back. Well, however you look at it, the chin goes out and the tummy goes down to the floor. Breathe out, that would be a cat, like an angry cat. Breathe in, and that will be a cow, or I guess a hungry cow. Breathe out. 3 more times. Breathe in, just use it to actually loosen your spine. Yeah, these are kind of taking the spine to both limits in forward and backward bending. And in my case, liberating the whole spine so we can do all the other work. Last time, 1 each in my case. And then back to neutral. Right, neutral, we're going to actually do some exercises on all fours here. So right foot goes behind. I try and push the heel out, and I'm stretching the heel behind without letting the hip tilt, so the hips are leaning forward or square forward, and I'm just pulling my left heel out. Now we're checking the core that has a little engagement here, so we're not kind of collapsing like this. The shoulders have also got some engagement there. The neck doesn't have an engagement, well, just enough to hold the head up, but not tense. And then knee down, left leg up. Once again, heel away towards the wall. And everything else square. Square hips, square shoulders, and the head, a continuation of the spine. Just feel that little core engagement here, just to hold everything in place, and knee down. Right leg up, left arm out. Now this involves more muscles, and you've got to again check that your hips are square, core is engaged, and shoulders are square. And then the left arm is not scrunching against the ear, but the hand is pulling forward. And down, knee down, the other side. Left leg out, right arm out. So this is just to find the position, to actually become aware of which muscles are actually being engaged and how you're engaging your, especially shoulders and hips. Hand down, knee down. And now we're going to do a little bit dynamically. So left heel out, right leg out, left arm out. And then as we breathe out, we roll our spine and scrunch in, knee to elbow. So breathe out, empty the lungs. Breathing in, filling up the lungs. Stretch hand away from foot. Breathing out, knee to elbow. In, stretching everything. 3 more times. And on the third and last one, we stay scrunched. So knee to elbow, hold. 3. This is the core engaging, trying to roll your spine into a little ball. 2. Knee past elbow, and 1, release. Hand and knee. Left leg out, right arm out. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, knee past elbow. Breathe in, stretch. Take your left shoulder strong. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Breathing in, a little bit of engagement of the core there, holding the hips. Breathe out, knee to elbow. 2 more times. Last time, stay all scrunched up. Knee past elbow, hold. 3, 2, 1. Hand and knees to ground. Let's just sit on our heels. If that's comfortable for you. If it's not, you can put a block between your feet to hold your butt if you cannot really bend this much the knees, or sit on the heels. And we'll take a little breather here. And as we're breathing, we're just trying to bring back that awareness to our body. And while we're doing that and you're resting, let me just do a demonstration on the shoulders, because we're going to be doing this a lot. Remember, if you pull the arms forward, I mean, you can't see that, I'm not going to take my top off, but the shoulder blades are rolling out. If I take my arms back, the shoulder blades are rolling in. Neutral, then I can take my shoulder blades down, yeah, up, down, up, down. And one of the positions we'll ask you to do in a little while is going to be shoulder blades down, down and in. Yeah, so this is out, this is in and down and up, yeah. So this is some awareness that we're going to be trying to do. And it's good to have this awareness. Now, to do that, initially, let's just do a very simple one. So we're on all fours, and we're going to just let our shoulders collapse in. Yeah, so this is actually on purpose. Collapse the shoulders in, and your shoulder blades should be nearly touching. You're going to push yourself away from the ground. The shoulder blades are going to roll out to the sides. Drop in, collapse in, shoulder blades together. Push out, shoulder blades away. And this in itself is an exercise. Let's do it a few times. This is also loosening up the shoulders. We're just going to like collapse in, push out, collapse in, push out, collapse in, and neutral. And then while you're there, just for your own awareness, if you can maybe close your eyes and take the shoulder blades down towards the bum or the glutes, the shoulder blades up towards the ears, shoulder blades back to the spine, to the hips, shoulder blades to the ears, shoulder blades to the hips, shoulder blades to the ears. And now let's do that combination, which is quite strong for supporting, which is shoulder blades down to the hips and then inwards, yeah. And this is one of the strongest positions for shoulders. Yeah, this is how we will do later on the plank, yeah. But let's just finish what we were doing before. That's the little bit of a parenthesis there. So we're going to take right foot out, left arm out, and now instead of scrunching in, we're going to open like a kind of aeroplane. We're going to go left elbow to the left and right knee to the right. So breathing in, stretching, breathing out to the side. I'm going to do it this way because I've got a wall behind me. So breathing in, stretch. Breathe out, shoulder and knees to the sides. Breathing in, stretch. And to the side, like wings. Breathing in, stretch. 3 more times, to the sides. Really lift that, breathing in. Really lift that left elbow to the left and right knee to the right. Yeah, this is mobilizing shoulders and hips. 2 more. And we go via the middle. I didn't say that. So via the middle and then open. Via the middle and then close. 2 more. Via the middle, open. And then via the middle, close. Via the middle, open to the side. Via the middle. And yeah, whichever pattern you're doing. 1 more time. And stretch. Release hand. Release knee. And now the other side. Go left leg out, stretch. Right arm forward, stretch. Breathing in, stretch. Breathing out via the middle, opening to the sides. Via the middle, breathe in, stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out to the sides. Leg and elbow. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out to the sides. Breathe in, stretch. 2 more. And everything back to the ground. Okay, let's do a very gentle plank. Do something similar with plank, but also now trying to reinforce the shoulders. Remember, the shoulders are not really used to in our life, especially to take a lot of weight. And that's why we do these planks and other exercises, because it's good to have strong shoulders. So big flat elephant feet on the ground. Remember, trying to open all the fingers, having the weight on the wrist, knuckles and fingers. That's how we try and spread the weight. So it's not just the wrist. And then we go on to, well, before going to plank, shoulder blades down and in, and then plank. Core engaged. So the shoulders are trying to be as strong as they can. Like, you know, the engineers make a bridge. They make it in such a way that, yeah, each stone or each piece of cement is holding the optimum amount of weight. Yeah, so this is a little bit the same, trying to have the shoulders in an optimal way to hold that weight. Then right leg up. So the weight is like a 3-legged plank. Core engaged. Don't let your spine collapse like this, because that's not going to be good for the spine. Right foot down, left foot up. Left foot down, right foot up. Just strength, yeah? Right foot down, left foot up. So this is just strength in the shoulders. And I know it's burning and I know it's hurting, but that's how we do it. Knees down. And we count a little break. Maybe move your wrists. Okay, last exercise. Well, second to last exercise. Your wrists, which is going to be the same but dynamically. Yeah, so we're going to go once again, shoulder blades down and in, plank. Breathe in, breathe out, right knee to right elbow. Breathe in, stretch, right knee to nose. Breathe in, stretch, right knee to left elbow. 2 more times. Right elbow, center, left elbow. Right elbow, check your shoulders are strong, middle, left elbow. Change foot, left elbow, nose, right elbow. 2 more times, left elbow, nose, right elbow. Check your shoulders are still strong. If they're collapsing, then just take a rest, yeah? Middle and right. Check the shoulders, check the core. Are we all strong? Big, thick, heavy hands on the ground, neck relaxed, knees down and rest. Again, maybe, the wrists also are relatively weak in our society. So we do this exercise and we're trying to strengthen them. If they're hurting too much, or if you feel that tomorrow they're going to be hurting, then the next one, you can do it on your elbows and rest your wrists. But it is also important to strengthen them, yeah? Okay, the last one is actually one of my favorites, where we actually bring the right leg across the front, and then we get this nice deep stretch on the outside of the leg. So from plank, right leg 90 degrees in front of us, which is actually below us. And then from there, we just twist away from that leg, like a trying to do like a thread the needle. It's just stretching on the outside of the leg there. And we can do it dynamically, breathing left arm up, breathing out, thread the needle. 2 more, breathing up, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And stay there, stretch, 3, 2, and 1. Hand to the ground, and we change sides. I'm going to change this way because I've got the wall there. So from plank, the left leg underneath my body. And then from there, we're going to open just to the side, thread the needle, stretch the outside of the leg. Breathing in. Breathing in, 2 more. Breathing out. Breathing in. And then hold this one. Threading the needle, stretching the outside of the leg. 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the ground, feet on the ground, knees on the ground. And maybe here, if you want to do a little child pose there and just rest, just let everything melt to the ground. Especially the shoulders, rest the shoulders, relax the shoulders. Okay, now we're going to do some hip stretches. Right, so we're going to go left, right knee on the ground, left foot up. And in this case, okay, there's 3 variations. Normally, if your knee is going to get set, we're going to do a few exercises here. So you can have a blanket on the knee. What I normally done up to now is fold the mat on that knee, so I get double the mat. But now I've got this super duper packaging foam. So if you got something similar, you can get it. It's just to protect the knee from, just discomfort really. There's nothing, the knee's actually, able to take the weight, but it's just a discomfort. So from there, let's just open our shoulders to the sky, or arms to the sky. Now here, I'm not scrunching the shoulders into the ears. I'm taking the shoulders up. So nice stretch of the spine here. And then from there, hands to the thigh and leaning forward. This is just a lovely stretch of this part of this right thigh. The quad there on the right. The psoas, there's some deep muscles inside our hip there, which go actually from the femur to the lower part of the spine. So it actually bypasses completely the hip. It goes straight from the spine to the femur. So that's a nice muscle to stretch. It's called sometimes the center of gravity muscle because it's right there. You know where everything is happening, right at your core. Movement core, the hip. Stretch, leaning forward. And then release. Run a stretch, the opposite direction or the opposite leg. Now we're going to stretch this on the outside of the left leg. And just lean into it. Leaning back forward. Stretching the right quad. Now you're breathing here is your own breathing, hopefully deep and not panty. And then breathing out, and we do the runner stretch. One more time. Quad and psoas on the right leg stretching. Really go into it, try and get the hip down. We're not asking anything else of the rest of the body, the torso, everything from tummy up is relaxed. So really just concentrate on that right hip stretching. And one last time, runner stretch. Maybe this time some of you might enjoy actually sitting on the right heel. I definitely, I kind of enjoy it, feels nice. You could, if it feels a little bit awkward, you could use your block on the left hip. There's more balance, but if not, then just sitting on your right heel or the runner stretch you did before. Let's just do this now, more deeper runner stretch here. So with healthy, pliable knees and healthy, pliable ankles, this position is really nice. It feels really good. While you're getting there, then it would feel awkward, okay? Then we lift up with our hands and we just change sides. So again, if you want to protect your left knee, do so. If not, it's not necessary either. And then from there, let's square the hips, square the shoulders, or the chest, and then arms up. Stretch, feel the spine stretching as you lift. When you lift the shoulders up, they're going to pull the spine, yeah? You know that everything is sustained by the spine. Hands on thigh and leaning in. Okay, now you can see what I was trying to show before. This area here, yes, nice deep stretch from the quad to the psoas, which is down here somewhere, or inside here somewhere. Lean into it. Top part, relax. I mean, I'm holding with the hands, but you know, it could be, yeah, just relaxing the top part. Back runner stretch on the right leg. So now this is the other leg stretching on the back side, yeah, the calf, the hamstring. Leaning forward. Stretch, and for any England rugby fans here, my commiserations for yesterday. That was a gut-wrenching loss. Team did very well, but could not be at the last minute. So that's for the England rugby fans. Pat yourselves on the back. It was a good match. And then coming back to run a stretch. And congratulations on the Springboks, South Africa. And next Friday and Saturday, we'll have the final. Stretch, down, stretch. Really deep stretch here on the right leg. I can feel it. And then last forward stretch here. And then the last stretch again. If it feels nice for you, just sit on your heel. Just let if the weight can really rest there, or you can use the other block, and then just lean forward into that right leg. Or you could be doing the same run and stretch as we did the last 3 times. So a nicer part of the class, right? Not so much pushing planks and one-arm planks. This is a nice stretchy part. And then we come forward. Swap sides. We're going to do another series on the other knee. That's why the pad is nice, because we're going to do more work on this position. So both arms up, breathe in. Now we're going to do it with a pace, yeah, with the tempo. Breathe in. And then from there, breathe out. Right hand to the right calf, and then we lean back and side. Yeah, so this is like this lovely twist bend I like. Breathing in, both arms up, and then twist to the left. So I've got my left knee up and I'm twisting to the left. Really stretch open to the sides as you breathe out, empty the lungs. Breathing in, arms up. And then here we bend to the right. I've got the wall here, so I'm struggling to get a nice deep bend, but you do your best there. Next, breathe in, arms up. And then we're going to engage the outside of the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, and then do a prayer pose. This is a twist again. We breathe out. Breathing in, arms up. And then, okay, relax. As I said, the new people might find all these moves like, what's he doing? But you will, if you do it a few times, you will get them. And I do tend to repeat some of these moves. So let's do it one more time, hopefully with less chatting or directions and more just tempo. Yeah, breathe in, arms up. And then from here, right hand to the right calf and lean. Breathe in, arms up. Twist to the left, really open those shoulders. Breathing out, empty the lungs. Breathing in, arms up. Right bend, maybe the right hand can go to the right hip and bend to the right, nice and deep. Breathing in, arms up. And then here, right elbow on the outside of the right knee, and you can do it with the clasping hands, I mean with the prayer pose, or you can just open the shoulders to the sides. Back to the middle. The other side. Now I've got my pad. Maybe I'm going to actually do it facing the camera. That's a different view. Can you see me? Yeah. So breathing in, arms up. Really stretch there, the spine. And then breathing out, left hand towards the left calf or left heel, and right arm over the head. Breathing in, arms up. Stretch the spine. Breathing out, twist to the right. Really getting those shoulders square to the side. Breathing in, arms up. And we bend to the left. In, arms up. Engage left elbow, outside right knee. Again, you can either Anjali mudra your arms. Breathing in, arms up. Let's do the second time. Stretch, left hand, left calf, and stretch. Lean back and side there. Breathing in, arms up. Twist to the side, opening the chest. Breathing in, arms up. Bending to the left. Breathing in, arms up. Left elbow, right knee, maybe without prayer pose in the arms, you can just open there to the side. Breathing in, arms up. And hands down. Great stuff. And while we're on the knees, just because I love this pose and we're already nearly there, let's just do a hamstring stretch. So back on the right knee, just leaning forward. Maybe the left foot can be just outside the mat or just on the edge of the mat. The right hand on the other side of the mat. And you know what's coming here. You can either just lean into this and stretch that right quad and the psoas nice and deep. Or if you grab the belt, or if your hand is long enough, you just pull that left foot forward towards the glute. So this is just a nice deep pose I love to do, especially when we're warm already. And as we're already halfway there, let's just do it. So I'm leaning to the side. It's all right to twist to the side. It's all right to left that left foot, lean on the left side of the foot. So you can really open the chest, bringing the heel towards the calf, loosening the neck. 3. And you should be feeling some mighty stretch on the right quad, I hope, and the psoas there as well. As you lean the hip down towards the ground. 2. Close your eyes and just enjoy the feel. And then just release gently without letting the foot flap down. Let's do this one, if I can, facing the front again, just so that you get the other view. So the right foot is allowed to go just outside the mat. The left hand is allowed again to be, you've got to find your position, but generally outside the mat. And then from there, basically the initial position is to lean into it, yeah? Lean the hips down, hand on the right knee. This in itself is a lovely pose. You're opening the chest to the side. Again, that foot is allowed to sort of lean on the outside blade. And then just for the extra, for as I call the yoga masochist here, you can bend the left foot, grab your foot with the belt or with your hand, and bring that foot towards your glute, your bum. And then just open to the side. Open the chest. Hip down, shoulders strong, heel to the glutes. 3, 2, and One, releasing without flapping. Gonna have very dangly legs tomorrow. And we stand up. Feel those hips, feel those quads. There. Okay, face position. Let's just, work your toes a little bit. Open those toes. See if you can see the color of your mat through all the gaps. Open the toes. And then finding a natural hip width apart position, arms up, stretch. And then we're going to bend to the right as we breathe out. Maybe just light clasp of your hands. You don't need to be grabbing them, but just touching each other. Breathe out and bend to the right. Breathing in, arms up, stretch. Bend to the left. Now when we're bending here, let me tell you next. Breathing in, arms up. We're going to try and check that we're really bending to the right. We're bending sideways, yeah? We're not leaning forward or we're not opening upwards, yeah? Just try and feel that it's the side of the body that's bending. Breathing in, arms up. Bending to the left. This is just internal feeling. You've got to feel your own body. If you have a mirror, you can look at yourself, but if not, then just feel your body. Breathing in, arms up. Last time, bend to the right and hold. And by hold, we mean hold the position, not the breath. Continue breathing. Continue bending. Now you can even allow the hip to tilt to, slip to the left so you can get a deeper stretch on the left side of the body there. And then now you can even grab the left arm and bring it gently over to your left ear. So you get really nice deep stretch on the left side of your torso. And continue breathing. Breathing in. On the next in-breath, arms up. Neutral, relax. Breathing in, stretch. And we go to the other side, the left side. Hold the breath, hold the position, continue breathing. Yeah, never hold the breath. Continue breathing, continue bending. And again, maybe you can actually grab your fingers lightly and pull the left arm over your left ear and tilt the hips to the right and get a nice deep stretch all on the right side there. 3, 2, and 1 back to the middle. Release the arms gently. Okay, a variation of that bending is actually just crossing your legs. So I'm going to have my left foot is in front of me at a sort of gentle 15 degrees and 15 degrees, just a gentle angle. And then my right foot is behind. Basically, you're just going to cross your legs one in front of the other. Now, the effect of this is obviously the back leg is going to now stretch. If you lean forward, it's going to stretch further. But before we lean forward, what we're going to do here is what we did in the warm-up. Arms to the side, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, reach with the left hand to the left wall. So we're going to reach, so it's a twist. Breathing in, both arms out. Bend to the left. And then also we're now holding balance here, which is nice. Breathing in, both arms out. Left arm reaches to the right. So it's across our front. Gentle twist here, breathing in, arms out. And we bend to the left. One more time. Breathing in, both arms out. Breathing out, reach the left hand to the right side. And breathing in, both arms out. And relax to neutral. And before we come off this position, let's just lean forward and have a nice stretch of the back of the right leg. So we're going to lean or tip forward, not dive into the floor. Tip forward. That we normally do to stretch back of the back chain of muscle, and then continue trying to get the tummy to the thigh and then the chest to the knee. And then once you've done that, then okay, you can just, let your shoulders collapse. Just a nice feeling to forward stretch. Obviously, this is a different forward stretch. You could have blocks here, you could have a chair, you could have hubby or wifey holding you, but just lean into it and just feel that right leg, the back of the leg really stretching. Now, if you suck your tummy in, or if you take a really deep breath out, you find you can actually fold a little bit further. But yeah, continue breathing, but you can actually suck your tummy in. 3, 2, and gently coming up. And we swap legs, yeah? So now I've got my right leg in front of my left leg. Again, this is a funny balance position, and that's why we do it. Get the body into awkward positions so it learns to readjust, like babies did when they were born. They'd never done anything apart from just sit in a womb. So breathing in, arms out. Right hand stretches or reaches to the left side. Breathing in, both arms out, and we bend to the right. In, both arms out, and we reach to the left. In, both arms out, and we bend to the right. One time on each side. Breathing in, breathing out. In, in, and relax the arms. Remember, tip, tip, tip forward. Tip, 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 tip forward. Once you're at 90 degrees, continue with the tummy to the thigh, chest to the knee, and then, okay, then you can relax, let your shoulders fall down. And then in each out breath, you can go a little bit deeper. Especially if you suck your tummy in, and breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back gently. And releasing. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, let's all do together our warrior dance, yeah? Warrior flow. And then we're gonna close the warrior flow with a half moon. So I'm gonna put my block. Remember, the half moon is this one. Ta-da. And so I've got the blocks on each side. If you've got blocks, have them ready. And then from the half moon, we go to reverse half moon, which is also another favorite in this class. So right foot forward, direction of the mat, left foot behind in a kind of nice gentle angle there. And then from there, let's see, we're going to start with warrior one. So the hips are going to be tilting forward, arms up, breathe in, breathe out, opening to the side, warrior two. And I'm going to adjust my feet. As you can see, I'm adjusting all the time to get the nice sweet spot for this warrior two. Breathing in, bending back, keeping the legs as they were. Breathing out, right elbow to right knee, leaning forward, stretching the left arm over the left ears. Really make a nice straight line from hand, out of the body and leg. Breathing in, bending back, straight in the right leg this time. Breathing out, right hand to right shin. This is the triangle pose, and this one we hold. Such a nice position, and it really does help lots of parts of the body. So continue breathing and continue opening the chest. Hip is pointing nearly to the camera, because it's not really possible, but don't have the hips pointing to the ground. Try to have the hips pointing to the side. Open the chest. Breathe, stretch. Stretch. And then from there, look at your right toes. I'm looking at the right block there, bending the right leg, and then boom, weight off the back leg onto the right leg. But I should have put my brake here, otherwise I'll be on the side of the falling off the mat. And then once I've got my left leg up, I open the hips as it should have been, but we just accentuate this side opening of the hip. Now you can see the hip is really pointing to the camera. Chest is also pointing to the camera. Lovely half moon, open, stretch. If you need to be holding onto the wall, that's what it's there for. If you need to be holding onto a chair or the block, that's what they're there for. Open, strong right leg, strong left leg pushing away. Remember that heel pushing towards the back of the room. 2, open the chest, left arm scratching the ceiling, and then back down, everything towards the center of gravity. Maybe towards the psoas there, and up we come. Yeah, the psoas are just here, from the top of the femur to the spine. So they're pretty central, pun intended. Okay, other side, left foot forward, right foot somewhere there. And then we lean forward, bring the hips to the front, and we get the warrior down in, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, opening to the side, adjusting the feet, warrior 2. Open the chest, really pulling the hands away from each other. Breathing in, leaning back, holding the feet, the legs where they are. Breathing out, left elbow, left knee. Stretch, 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 stretch. Breathing in, stretching both legs, leaning back. Breathing out, left hand towards the left shin or ankle, opening the chest, keeping those hips open to the side, and hold. 5, 4. If you have a vertical spine, your neck is good, then look at the right hand. 3, 2, opening. 1, leaning on the left leg, and hop. 2, half moon. I'm going to be walking out of the room if I continue that direction. So let's do it here. Half moon, strong left leg, opening the hip, opening the chest, right arm up, heel trying to get to the back wall, hand trying to scratch the ceiling, opening, really strong left leg, strong hips, open the hips, the chest. 3, 2, and back to the middle, center of gravity. Okay, great. Ooh, okay, now we're gonna do the reverse. We're really not doing well without time schedule here. But anyhow, it's lovely, good work. So I'm gonna continue last standing pose, which is the one I do against the wall. You can do it without the wall, or you can do it with the wall. You're gonna do it with the wall, then first watch and then go to your wall, yeah? So I will give you the instructions, but this time just watch. Right hip to the wall, right leg up, right arm to the ground. So right hip to the wall, right leg up, and right arm to the ground. And then from there, you just open the left chest to the sky, okay? So go to your walls, or without a wall, then you can use hubby to hold you, or wifey or somebody. And let's start. Right hip to the wall. Tilt forward, left leg up, right arm on the block. And then from there, just peel that left arm and lean into the wall. That's why we use it, because it gives you this lovely stretch of the reverse hip stretch here. 3, breathe in, breathe out. 2, breathe out. And again, back into the center. That's a lovely pose. I mean, it's one of the ones that I use the wall for, because it really allows you to feel that reverse half moon, which otherwise would be like this. And it's really difficult to feel it. Okay, left hip on the ground, on the wall. Tilting forward, left leg up. Left arm on the block. And then once you got that nice stable position, stable right leg, just peel that right shoulder to the right. And as you breathe out, go deeper. Deeper. 3, 2, and stretch, open the chest, and release. Wow, that was good. Now we really must go to the ground. Great stuff. So sitzen, let's sit. Let's do just to wind down a little bit, a forward fold, but we're going to do a rowing forward fold. So arms up, really straight back, straight legs, lean forward with the straight back or as straight as you can. And then as you're rowing with your hands, roll the spine and bring the back to straight position. Yes, we're going to go from arms up, straight spine, then roll the spine, and then roll back with the spine roll. So we're going to roll the spine and then bend the spine forward, not bend, tip the spine forward, roll the spine, and then you can feel the difference between straight spine and roll spine. In, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In, rowing, breathing out. 2 more, really nice, gentle breath. In. Remember, the breathing is also part of the exercise. And breathing out. It's also used, done by muscles. Breathing in and we relax. Okay, so now that should have been a little bit of relaxation. Let's do a couple of core work. Never get it done when I put it at the end. On Wednesday, I put it at the front and we did all the core work. So remember, there's a Wednesday class as well that you can reach either in the wall of intonations or through my WhatsApp, which you can find in my profile in intonation. So let's do a little bit of core. So straight spine, lifting the knees up, maybe holding it by the back of the knees with your hands, maybe releasing the knees and maybe straightening the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, open the boat, close the boat, open the boat, Navasana, close the boat, open the boat, Navasana, close, 3 more, open, close, open, close, feet on the ground, relax the core. One more where we're going to try and use the side core, yeah? So once again, Navasana, open the boat and then lean to the left. So you're on the left cheek, left butt cheek, and then knees to chest, open the boat, knees to chest, on your left cheek. 5 more times, on your left cheek, knees to chest, breathing. Okay, lost count, last one. Back to middle, right cheek, knees to chest, knees to chest, breathing on your right cheek. 3 more. Center, Feet down and relax. Maybe make a big diamond with your legs. And then just lean into there. Just also relaxing the lower back, stretching the lower back. And just getting your breath back. Okay, coming back, let's just do gentle twist. So my left leg is bending with the knee on the ground. And then my right foot is above the left knee. Yeah, so you've seen this one many times before. And then from there, we're just going to try and twist. So if you're quite flexible, you might be able to get your left elbow on the outside the right knee. If you're not so flexible like me, then you just hug that left knee and then twist to the right. Once again, if you get your tummy sucked in, you can actually go deeper and it feels nicer. Out breath, twist. Breath, relax. Out breath, twist. Just relax. More times or 2 more breaths. Release that bind. Well, semi-bind, half bind, I don't know what they call it. Other side, so my right knee is in front of me. My left foot is on the outside of the knee. Again, I'm going to suck my tummy in, lift up, and either get the elbow outside or hug the knee, and we twist to the left. Two more breaths. And release. And there we are at 59 minutes past. So let's lie down, grab a shavasana, little siesta or snooze. Just lie down and relax there for a moment, maybe 3 minutes minimum. Just let the body settle and, process all that. The muscles and the fascia recognize what's happened, what's going on. And then for those who need to leave, it's now 12 o'clock. Thanks for joining, and we will see you Sunday. Oh, Sunday? No, Sunday I'm off somewhere watching the rugby final as well. It's on Saturday, but I'm away on Sunday. So we'll move that class, but Wednesday we have a class normally. So you want to do that, then follow the wall. For those who stay, well, thank you. For those who are leaving, namaste, thanks for joining. For those who are staying, we can do a 5-minute guided relaxation. Just a nice way to finish, let the body kind of reap the rewards. In fact, yoga, you continue relaxing while I have my little speech here. Yoga, when you do the course, they will teach you also philosophy of yoga. And one of the things that actually I found quite fascinating is that yoga was actually just preparation for meditation. I mean, in a short, in a very reduced way. I used to do yoga just to get the body in such a position that they could then sit for an hour, 3 hours, or 3 days, or 3 months, or all their lives meditating. The priest. So this is the best time to do a relaxation or a meditation. Yeah. So let's just lie down. I will guide you through just a very simple relaxation, which should not be deeper than, after a busy day's work. We're lying down, we're relaxing the body. We're just going to do a quick scan, checking for any tensions on the shoulders, neck, hips, maybe even tummy sometimes, sort of emotional tension. Just breathe everything out. Any tension you feel, breathe enough, just breathe it out. Imagine it leaving the body. heavier against the ground and lighter up to the sky. And then from there, we're just going to follow instructions, which helps to keep our mind busy and not disturbing us. So we're going to take our awareness to our hips and just feel, without kind of mental remembrance, just feel the memory of the muscles that we stretch there. Yeah, when we were doing the forward leaning to the psoas and the quad, just feel that kind of area where we're stretching. Feel the whole of the hips. Relaxing. Then extend that awareness to the thighs, the upper legs. Again, feeling relaxed, heavy against the ground, melting to the ground. Awareness of the knee and the lower legs. Feel those calves, especially. Quite a bit of stretching there today. Up to the ankles and the feet themselves. Expand that awareness up the feet, ankles, lower legs, knees, upper legs, and hips. But now we move back to just the hips. Abdomen, awareness of the abdomen. Relax the abdomen. Moving that awareness up to the ribs, the chest. Awareness of the sides of the body, sides of the rib cage especially. Awareness of the lower back, middle back, and the upper back. Let's do a special stop over here at the shoulder blades. Just see if you can feel them, see that we worked with them today. Work with them consciously, I should say. We always work with them. Shoulder blades. Moving the awareness to the whole of the shoulders. And then incorporating the chest and the upper back. Incorporating the ribs and the middle back. Rib cage and the middle back. Incorporating the abdomen and the lower back. Shifting awareness just to the shoulders again. And then moving to the upper arms. To the elbows, forearms, moving to the wrists, and the hands. Expanding hands and wrists, and lower arms and elbows, and upper arms and shoulders. Shifting the awareness back to just the shoulders. From there, the neck, just the neck. And feel the muscles at the back and the openness at the front. Awareness of the scalp all the way to the forehead. Eyebrows, eyes, nose, lips, mouth inside, jaw, joint of the jaw by the ears themselves, inner ears. Awareness of our face, awareness of our head, awareness of our head and neck, and shoulders, and arms, and torso. And hips and legs. Full awareness of our whole body. And this, I guess, is where the Sufis would start their meditation. So let's just stay in this state of awareness. Enjoy the sense of being. And for the next couple of minutes, just delve and explore inside us, within us. Start slowly coming back to the room, to the mat now. Or of course, just ignore all this and stay. You're at home. Just continue your meditation for another 10 minutes. If you're coming out, you can start moving our fingers, moving our toes. A little stretch. Stop the recording.